Welcome back to Character Select. It's December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh, no, not even a lobby. Okay.
Oh, okay. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here, anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements. So...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Decisive
Witness,
indeed.
state your profession. Yeah, I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
Witness will state his name.
Thank you. I'm not really sure, yep.
What do you mean?
My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
You can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual, and I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now.
Yes. Mr. Wright, yeah, we need to cross-examine.
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. What an asshole.
Right? Alright.
Just press him on everything. Come. Anyway.
Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. Surprised you seemed so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
And don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep.
You see, continue.
Were you the boat rental place?
Is there anyone who can verify that?
Polly?
Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
Parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keith boy.
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
You can't just fucking concede that. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Good, continue.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. Well, I figure there were 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. At the time? Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad? Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too.
Interesting.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
That was him, that Edgeworth boy. Oh, Jesus.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Oh,
Indeed.
karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over.
We don't have anything to object.
Well,
Do
yeah,
we?
actually we do. Prove it. Proof is everything, remember. He's just said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Edgeworth. How do you know it was Edgeworth? Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do?
We've got to keep objecting, obviously.
Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. You say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Ugh. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. This is bullshit, by the way. Because basically Von Karma is saying, hey, this guy's evidence or testimony is true. And we're like, But what if he's lying? He's like, it's true. Just ignore that. To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand.
I think he already has.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide this case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty.
Oh. Okay.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending a trial at a higher court within a month from today's date.
So the way this court system works is this trial is quote-unquote a preliminary trial, but I think there's some conversation that you can have, just an out-of-the-way conversation that says if you are found guilty at this trial, then the higher court is just a joke. It's a kangaroo court. You're already going to be found guilty. So you're either declared innocent here or you're fucked.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Well, okay.
Who was that just now?
Huh? What? Larry?
What? What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there at the park at the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Can you just imagine somebody leaping over the fucking wall from the gallery and taking the stand being like, shut the fuck up, I have things to say.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Kalmer. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Who thought that our fucking hero would be Larry Butts?
Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. No, it hasn't. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it! Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick! It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. And in order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Kalmer, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Court is in recess, sir. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes.
We literally
looking,
just spoke to him today.
He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now.
No.
Alright, next time on Character Select, the fucking testimony of Larry goddamn Butts. Round 2, because the first time went so goddamn well.
What was the saying? If it smells bad, it
If
must be the
something
butts.
smells, it's probably the butts. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And I appreciate the fact that the only way that, like, that is what the actual, like, you failed thing looks like. He says the exact same thing, the word comes up on the screen there, and the only reason that you know that it's not real is because you didn't have a chance to prevent it from happening. So well done, Capcom.